Hey there everyone. Let's talk about something we all experience as we get a little older. We're going to delve into the world of weight loss after 50s. Think about it this way. Remember that old trusty car you had in the garage? The one that needed a little extra TLC to get going? Well, our bodies after 50 are kind of like that. They don't quite have the same pep in their step as they used to. But here's the good news. Just like that old car, with a little bit of care and attention, we can get them running smoothly again. We're going to talk about why weight loss after 50 is different. Then, we'll dive into what actually works, using science-backed strategies and practical tips. Hey there. Let's talk about something that many of you have been asking about, losing weight after 50. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, great. Another boring health talk. But stick with me, because I promise to make this fun and super helpful. You know what's funny? Our bodies after 50 are like that old car in the garage. They just don't run quite the same as they used to. But here's the good news. Just like that old car, with the right care and attention, we can still get amazing performance. Let's start with what's really happening to our bodies. After 30, our muscles start playing a disappearing act, kind of like my socks in the dryer. We lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle each decade. Why does this matter? Well, muscles are like tiny furnaces in our body, burning calories even when we're watching our favorite TV shows. And then there are the hormones. Oh, the hormones. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Menopause comes along, and suddenly your body is like a thermostat gone crazy. And those stubborn fat deposits around the middle, they're more clingy than a toddler at bedtime. Men, don't feel left out. You've got your own hormone story, with dropping testosterone levels, making it harder to keep those muscles. But here's where it gets exciting. We're going to turn this whole thing around. Think of it as giving your body a second act. And trust me, the second act is always where things get interesting. Let's talk about what actually works, and I promise to keep it real. No crazy fad diets or magic pills here. First up, strength training. Your new best friend. Remember when we thought lifting weights was just for bodybuilders? Well, surprise. It's actually your secret weapon after 50. Think of it as telling your body, hey, we're not done being awesome yet. Start small, even soup cans count. Work your way up gradually, and before you know it, you'll be showing those youngsters a thing or two at the gym. Here's a little secret. You don't need to turn into a gym rat. Just 2-3 days a week, giving those muscles some love, can make a huge difference. It's like giving your metabolism a little pep talk. Now, let's add some cardio, but make it fun. Walking, swimming, dancing. Pick something you actually enjoy. Nobody said you have to run a marathon. Think of it as your daily 30-minute vacation. Put on your favorite music and just move. I personally love dancing in my kitchen while cooking, multitasking at its finest. The food story. It's not about starving. Here's where people usually groan. But stay with me. We're not talking about eating like a rabbit. Think of food as fuel for your amazing body. Want to know a cool trick? Protein is like your body's building blocks. It helps keep those muscles we talked about earlier. Aim for protein in every meal. Eggs for breakfast, maybe some chicken at lunch, fish for dinner. Mix it up. And here's something that'll make you smile. You don't have to give up all your favorite foods. It's all about portions and making smart swaps. Love pasta? Try whole grain. Can't resist dessert? Have it. Just maybe not the whole cake at once. Though we've all been tempted. Water, your weight loss. Buddy, here's a funny thing. Sometimes when we think we're hungry, we're actually just thirsty. Our bodies can be drama queens like that. Keep a water bottle handy and sip throughout the day. Think of it as internal housekeeping, keeping everything running smoothly. The stress and sleep connection. Now, this is interesting. Stress and poor sleep can actually make your body hold on to weight, like it's preparing for a zombie apocalypse. So, Let's talk about stress busting. Maybe try some meditation. No, you don't have to sit cross-legged and chant. Deep breathing, or just taking a peaceful walk. And for sleep, create a bedtime routine your body will love. Making it all work together. Think of this whole journey like conducting an orchestra. All these pieces need to play together. A little strength training here, some healthy eating there, throw in some good sleep and stress management, and suddenly you've got a symphony of health. Reality check. Let's be honest, this isn't going to happen overnight. Weight loss after 50 is more like a slow dance than a race. But isn't that better? Quick fixes never last anyway. This is about creating a lifestyle you can actually live with and enjoy. Some real talk. You might have days when the scale doesn't budge, or when those cookies in the break room are calling your name. That's normal. The key is to keep going. Remember, you're not just losing weight, you're gaining health, energy, and a whole new lease on life. Tips for success. Start small. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a healthy lifestyle. Celebrate small wins. Did you drink all your water today? That's a win. Find a buddy. Everything's more fun with a friend. Keep a journal. Track your progress, but also how you feel. Be kind to yourself. This is a journey, not a race. The fun part, you know what's amazing? As you start feeling stronger and more energetic, you'll find yourself wanting to do more. Maybe you'll finally take those dance classes you've been thinking about, or play with your grandkids without getting tired. That's the real victory right there. Wrapping it up. Remember, this isn't about getting back to your 20-year-old body. It's about creating the best, healthiest version of your current self. Think of it as upgrading to a new model with all the wisdom and experience you've gained over the years. You've got this. Age is just a number, and 50 plus is when things get really interesting. So, are you ready to start this adventure? Because I have a feeling this is going to be your best chapter yet. Remember, every step forward is progress, no matter how small. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll inspire someone else to start their own journey. Now that's what I call a win-win. Let's make this happen. One step, one healthy meal, one workout at a time. Your future self will thank you, and more importantly, you'll feel amazing doing it. First things first, let's talk about what's happening in our bodies after 50. It's like someone snuck in and swapped out our metabolisms with a slower model. One of the biggest changes is muscle loss. You see, after the age of 30, we start to lose muscle mass. It happens gradually, about 3 to 8% each decade. Muscles are like the little calorie-burning engines in our bodies. The more muscle we have, the more calories we burn, even when we're just relaxing on the couch. But as we lose muscle, our metabolism slows down. But don't worry, we're going to learn how to combat this. Now, let's talk hormones, shall we? They're like the little chemical messengers in our bodies, and after 50, they can start throwing some serious curveballs. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Menopause comes along, and suddenly, it's like our bodies have forgotten how to thermostat. But men, don't think you're off the hook. As testosterone levels naturally decline, it can become harder to build and maintain muscle mass. This can also lead to increased body fat and a slower metabolism. Hormonal changes are a natural part of aging, but they can definitely make weight management a bit trickier. Now, I know this might sound a little doom and gloom so far, but don't despair. The good news is that we have the power to turn things around. Just because our bodies are changing doesn't mean we have to throw in the towel. Think of it this way. We're like seasoned hikers. We've seen the ups and downs of the trail, but we're not stopping now. We're just going to adjust our gear and our pace a bit. Get ready to feel empowered and excited about taking control of your health. All right, let's talk about something that might seem a little intimidating at first. Strength training. I know. Some of us might be picturing those muscle-bound bodybuilders at the gym and thinking, that's not for me. But hold on a second. Strength training isn't about becoming a competitive weightlifter. It's about giving your body a helping hand in the muscle department. Remember how we talked about muscle loss being a natural part of aging? Well, strength training is like hitting the pause button on that process. You can do strength training exercises right in your own home, using your own body weight or simple household items. And the best part? You'll start to feel stronger and more energetic in no time. No gym, no problem. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I don't have time to go to the gym 3 times a week. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. You don't need to turn into a gym rat to reap the benefits of strength training. Even just 2 days a week of dedicated strength training can make a world of difference. Put on some upbeat music, find a workout buddy, and have some fun with it. You might be surprised at how much you enjoy challenging yourself and feeling those muscles working. Remember, consistency is key. Every little bit counts. Listen to your body. When it comes to strength training, and any kind of exercise really, it's crucial to listen to your body. Don't push yourself too hard, especially when you're first starting out. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. If you feel any pain, stop and rest. It's better to be cautious than to risk an injury. Focus on proper form over lifting heavy weights. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. You've got this. Now, let's talk about cardio, shall we? Don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to go out and run a marathon tomorrow. Unless that's your thing, then go for it. When we hear the word cardio, many of us imagine intense gym sessions or endless miles on the treadmill. But here's the thing, cardio can be fun, enjoyable, and something you actually look forward to. The key is to find activities you genuinely like. Think of it as moving your body in ways that feel good, not punishing yourself for that extra slice of cake you enjoyed. Every step counts. Section 2. Finding your groove. Swimming is another excellent option, especially if you have any joint pain. It's low impact, refreshing, and a great way to get your heart rate up without putting stress on your joints. Dancing is one of my personal favorites. It's impossible to be in a bad mood when you're dancing. Put on some upbeat music, let loose, and move your body in ways that feel good. You don't have to be a professional dancer to enjoy the benefits of moving to music. Remember, exercise shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be something you look forward to. Section 3. The power of little steps. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's all well and good, but I can barely find time to shower, let alone fit in 30 minutes of exercise. And I hear you. Life can get busy. But here's the thing. Even small bursts of activity throughout the day can make a difference. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Park a little farther away from the store and enjoy a brisk walk. Every little bit of movement adds up. And the more you move, the better you'll feel. Okay, let's talk about food. I know, this is the part where some people start to tune out. We've been conditioned to think that healthy eating means bland salads and saying goodbye to all our favorite treats. But I'm here to tell you that's simply not true. Eating for weight loss after 50, or at any age really, is about nourishing your body with delicious, satisfying foods that make you feel good, not deprived. Think of food as fuel for your incredible body. Instead, Focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. These foods provide our bodies with the vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants we need to function at our best. Now let's talk about protein for a moment, shall we? Protein is like the building block of our bodies, especially our muscles. And remember, we're all about maintaining muscle mass as we age, right? Protein helps us feel fuller for longer, which can be super helpful when we're trying to manage our weight. Aim to include protein in every meal. Think eggs for breakfast, grilled chicken or fish for lunch, a lentil soup for dinner, snack on Greek yogurt, a handful of nuts, or some hummus and veggies. Protein can also help to boost our metabolism because it takes our bodies more energy to digest protein compared to carbohydrates and fats. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I can't possibly overhaul my entire diet overnight. And you know what? You don't have to. The key to sustainable change is to start small and make gradual adjustments over time. Instead of drastically cutting out all your favorite foods, focus on making simple swaps. Love pasta? Try whole grain pasta or zucchini noodles. Remember, it's all about finding balance and making choices that support your overall health and well-being. All right. Let's talk about something that's absolutely essential for our health and well-being, but often gets overlooked: drinking enough water. I know. Water might not sound as exciting as, say, a delicious smoothie or a cup of coffee. But trust me on this one, staying properly hydrated is incredibly important, especially as we age. Think of water as the lifeblood of our bodies. It's involved in just about every bodily function, from regulating our temperature to transporting nutrients to flushing out waste products. Staying hydrated can also help to boost our metabolism, giving our bodies a little extra energy to burn those calories. Now, you might be wondering, how much water should I be drinking each day? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, as our individual needs can vary depending on factors like our activity level, climate, and overall health. But a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day. To make staying hydrated easier and more enjoyable, try carrying a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. You can even add some slices of lemon, cucumber, or fresh mint for a little flavor boost. Remember, water is our friend, especially when it comes to weight loss and overall health. So, drink up and enjoy the benefits. Let's talk about something we all experience but don't always connect to our weight stress. We live in a fast-paced world, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But did you know that stress can actually make it harder to lose weight? You see, when we're stressed, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone, and for good reason. It's our body's way of dealing with perceived threats. In small doses, cortisol is actually helpful. It gives us energy and focus when we need it most. But when we're chronically stressed, our cortisol levels remain elevated. And over time, this can lead to a whole host of health problems, including weight gain, particularly around the midsection. That's because cortisol can interfere with our metabolism and increase our appetite, especially for sugary, fatty foods. It's like our bodies go into survival mode, storing fat as a way to protect us from whatever's stressing us out. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely essential for our health and well-being, but often gets sacrificed in our busy lives. Sleep. Getting enough sleep is crucial for weight management, and here's why. Just like stress, lack of sleep can disrupt our hormones, including those that regulate our appetite and metabolism. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies produce more of the hunger hormone ghrelin and less of the satiety hormone leptin. This means we're more likely to feel hungry, even if we've eaten enough. And to make matters worse, we tend to crave sugary, high-calorie foods when we're tired. It's like our brains are crying out for a quick energy boost. Lack of sleep can also lead to insulin resistance, which makes it harder for our bodies to use glucose, sugar, for energy. This can lead to increased fat storage, especially around the belly. So, if you're serious about losing weight, it's time to prioritize sleep. So there you have it. We've covered a lot today, from body changes after 50 to strength training, cardio, healthy eating, and hydration. It's about small, sustainable changes. Find what works for you. Create a lifestyle that supports your health. It's never too late to start. As you start to incorporate these changes into your life, you'll notice something remarkable happening. You'll start to feel more energized, more vibrant, more alive. You'll have more stamina to keep up with your grandkids, more confidence to pursue your passions, and more joy in your everyday life. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? It's not just about fitting into a smaller pair of jeans. It's about living your life to the fullest, feeling your best, and embracing all the amazing opportunities that lie ahead. So, my friends, embrace this new chapter with open arms. You are strong, you are capable, and you are worthy of a healthy, vibrant life. Remember, age is just a number. It's time to rewrite the rules and create a future filled with health, happiness, and endless possibilities. You've got this. Now, if you've enjoyed this and want to join me on this journey to staying fit and fabulous after 50, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who could use a little extra motivation. Let's grow stronger together, because age is just a number, and you're only getting better.